Welcome back to beautiful Milo McIver State Park for the 2025 Beaver State Fling presented by Innova Champion Discs. I am Ian Anderson, joined by my man, Cory Murrell. We got a stacked Oregon card for you.
Oh, feels like the good old days have come back, Ian. We're at Milo McIver. We're playing the east side, one half of what we've played earlier in the year, and we've got an all-timer card. Dustin Keegan, Scott Withers, Dallas Garber, the new hotness up in the area, and of course Ty Love out here bombing discs all over the place. Hole one though, we are back at a familiar hole. If you guys have watched the Northwest Disc Golf Championships, it's where we started off there as well. But you'll notice the grass has a different tone this time of year, Ian.
It's a little faster for you.
Yeah,
Garber.
greens are a little faster. Rollers are going to play well. It's a little bit dead season, kind of that California golden aesthetic, but super excited to watch these guys bomb. And this guy in particular, Dallas Garber, I've been hearing kind of some rumors, some legends. I think is going to be real good.
Yeah, a heck of an arm on him. You'll see that right here.
Sponsored by Castoplast and Stokely Discs, you see by the jersey there. That's a bomb.
Let's go, Dallas.
That's pro level talent, Cory.
That's real deal distance, straight line, 455. That's a golf shot.
And we got the final boss of Oregon here, Cory.
Every state has them. This is Oregon. Scott Withers actually now full-time employee with the PDGA, so we'll see if he can buck the trend of starting to play a little worse once you work in disc golf.
He's still a full-time killer on the course, Cory.
I know. And good guy, too, honestly. Absolute pleasure to be around.
Mm-hmm. Flex is coming in a little short, but that fights through for a look, Cory.
Yeah, a little thin tree, open putt.
Eugene, Oregon, Dustin Keegan.
And Dustin Keegan, you gotta love the guy.
Yeah, if Scott Withers is the final boss, Dustin might be like the heart of Oregon disc golf scene. You gotta love him. A staple on tour for years, one of the friendliest faces we always saw, especially early in our disc golf, touring and high-level play days.
Keegan's pulling on a DD3 here.
Ooh, me likey.
Little low, Cory.
Yeah, pulled is the emphasis, yeah.
That line a little higher. That would have played.
Powell Butte, Oregon, Ty Love.
Ty Love entering his Benson Boone era.
It's the look, man. It's the look.
It is. He's got the stash. He's got the hair. And I'll tell you what, a little bigger than last time I saw him.
He's like a full man now.
Yes.
Yep. I met him at Bevel Beer a couple years ago.
Pre-drinking age?
Pre-drinking age. He
Yeah.
was 18 at that point.
That
Really,
tracks.
really nice guy. And a really great arm talent there. Little low left, though. So.
That's the danger on the hole, really. It's a wide open hole, but if you pinch yourself behind the tree, it's, that's the danger.
Here's the approach from Keegan. And laying up for par nicely. Love should be doing the same.
Yeah. I mean, there's really not much danger, but that was
He found it.
He found it.
Yeah, he's actually stuck up in that tree. Thankfully, no 2-meter, but that is a bit of a tricky putt. As you can see there, that was Ty trying to save par. That one chains out. He will pick up a bogey, hopefully going the other way. Withers nails it, Murrell.
Good putt. Just the way you want to start off the tournament. That 30-footer kind of can be sketchy for most, but the final boss puts it down.
He puts it down early. Setting the tone, The first one means a lot. Let's see if Garber can grab his first.
Can't.
Not so much.
No scarier feeling in disc golf than that putt on the first hole of a tournament, I'll say. I mean, I don't care how good you are, how bad you are, you're going to be feeling little knee knockers.
And then you're playing with Scott Withers. You got the cameras with you, Yeah.
He's a young man. He
Yep.
appreciates this. I think this moment means a lot,
Yeah, part of the process too, right? There's Love picking up the unfortunate bogey to start his round, but I'm sure he'll get it going quickly.
Just feels good to be at Milo. UV index up. It's summertime. The Clackamas is raging.
Keegan with the pro play, the sunbrella.
Yeah, the sunbrella. It's a tactical move that I haven't figured out even in all these years.
It's tough to have when you're filming.
True.
Hole 2, the monster Murrell.
1,196 feet. Really, I think maybe the best par 5 we have in disc golf that doesn't require like very much OB or weird scoring issues that make it play like a par 5. Truly, you need 3 great shots and likely a good putt. Your first shot here is going to be that big backhand roller or a low air shot if you're not comfortable with the roller. Then it's just really a series of like scramble shots. If you're left side, you're playing the left gap. If you're right side, you're trying to find your way back to the left gap. It's a fun hole.
Withers going to the common play off the tee. The roller, a little too much cut on this.
A little too much, but if it gets far enough. See, the rub on this hole is if you are in or around the trees on any of your shots, it becomes like 200 to 300 feet further.
Yeah. Garber. Also laying down the roller. This looks better.
Yeah, good. Right amount of cut. But too good.
Wrong place to end up, though.
And that's what I'm saying. You could throw the best shot ever, but then you're in the heart of one of these Douglas firs, I think.
Yeah,
And correct me on the species, but...
That was a cedar, I believe.
Oh, cedar. Okay, yeah.
But he'd trade 50 feet for that, you know.
100%.
Keegan also laying one down.
I like
It's got a
this if it cuts. Oh. Same fate.
Yeah.
A little bit wider in that cedar.
Love. The guys were saying the rollers are a little different than they're used to because the grass being shorter, too.
I bet you it rolls a little bit further, a little slicker.
That's exactly what was happening here.
Less breaks.
Yep. So Love, nice adjustment there. He comes up short of that tree line, and he'll actually have a clean swing. Withers is hard left on the fairway trying to find a window. There's a kind of an anti-forehand gap up there you can see to the right.
Puts a good angle, but you needed a lot of good angle on that one.
Yeah, he caught a little bit on the way out. He's out in the clear at least. Love second is shaping nicely.
I like this. If you can just have that little gap, you can just jam that sidearm into another tree.
Into another tree. So everyone has had, been out of position now on this
one
hole.
each.
Yep. So Garber trying to get out, trying to do what he can to make his way up the fairway.
So tough, but I this is a disc golf bunker. Like, it just is what it is. It's perfect.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah, natural OB. It's like a perfect half stroke, honestly. You get 150 feet instead of 400 or whatever.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah.
I mean, more like 36% of a stroke. But
Yeah. Thank you for the math.
Dustin, coming from the nether regions,
Yeah.
shoots back into the open and now has a real shot.
Was absolutely buried and is now throwing his third in a big, towering Anheuser coming here, Corey.
Is it roll? That's not.
Nah.
No, it is a towering Annie.
Yeah, it never gets edge and rolls.
Oh, and it washed out too. That's great.
Yeah, great progress. Withers and his third. And this hole is tough, man. If you get off track, you're not getting back on for birdie. You might clean up your par, but
Exactly. If any of the first 3 shots are out of position, it's essentially par at best.
yeah. Garber.
Man loves his chalk.
He does love the chalk. We've got the ad for him later, Corey.
Yeah, actually, I have something planned for this man. Look at that little straight line bullet shot, though.
Love threw 2 good shots, but unfortunately ended up under the tree after his second. This is his
And you're
third.
from a knee.
Yeah,
It's
it has to
tough.
go with a knee, man, and there's no way you're getting 400 feet, which is what you need from every shot here on this par 5. So he's a couple hundred feet short. Keegan throwing 4.
Keeps it low. I like that. Just got to jump into this little amphitheater, and it does.
I was smart. He kind of beat the tree line on the left there, as
Yeah.
opposed to trying to fight his way through.
Yep. Yeah, just slide out, make your 20.
Withers going around the outside with a forehand for his 4th.
Yeah, I would say this is a more traditional alley that players might approach from.
Yeah, I think it's the preferred lane if you can get yourself there.
I mean, this hole is not birdied often. Actually plays .69 strokes over par.
No kidding. Wow.
5.69. That's a hole that, there is OB along the right side, but really doesn't come into play a ton as these guys are likely just chipping up by the basket. But it just goes to show you great hole design, good use of the property, tough for all skill divisions.
Garber pitching after we saw Love do the same. And Keegan for par.
Looking at a par frame, but I mean, you're looking at the stats right now. I mean, that's probably better than most star frames you're going to see.
Oh, in terms of grabbing strokes on the field?
Yeah.
Yeah, huh. True. Love. Keep the pars going. That man's solid on the green.
Like a par frame here is actually worth more strokes on the field than a birdie frame on hole 9.
Okay. Yeah.
So for some context, I don't know if that's important to anyone, but it's there. It's true.
Pars around. And a look at the Love roller.
I love me a roller. I do. Sidearm roller, backhand roller, tomahawk roller somehow.
Hole 3, the infamous mound hole. You know they made this mound, Corey?
I literally was thinking the exact
Isn't
same
that
thing.
crazy?
We had a short conversation with the guy who said he filled up the part of the 15 dump trucks that they moved over here to essentially create this mound.
Dustin Milbrook, right?
Yeah, the genius.
Of the genius hole. Yeah. It's like that was a cool fact we learned that day.
That was incredible, honestly. And goes to show just the TLC that's been put into this property. You know, used to be, or at least originally intended to be, a traditional ball golf course. So that's why all these tunnels and shapes and everything fit this so well. But you add in a little bit of like terraforming and a little bit of love, and you have one of the most iconic courses, in the world, probably.
If you're Scott Withers, you have a park job, Corey.
Yeah, that helps. He turned around and said, "Yay, summer!" It slid right up in there.
Yep. Garber with a pretty looking turnover here. And that's pin high, right?
Love
Circle
that.
one.
Right at the base of the hill. Hard to ask for more than that,
Keegan.
D Kitty, as he's been known to be called. I like the thought process here, though, like Scott did. Keep it low, shoot that straight shot, skip it up. Unfortunately, a little bit of flair on that, but I like the thought process.
Now tie.
A little bit of turn on that. Probably wanted a little bit more of a hyzer flip approach.
Going with the getaway there.
I like it.
Circle 2 look for Love.
Petey McBride gave me a couple getaways. He used to throw that disc
Really?
so good.
Nice.
Yeah. Just off from time.
Keegan, also circle 2 look. Dustin was saying Peter McBride just stopped by their house.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. What do I need to do to get on that list?
All right.
Okay. Come to the city, Peter.
All right, Garber. Birdie putt. These are must makes, Corey.
Especially after hole 1. Get it out of your system. Still in the system.
The same miss.
Yeah, it's lingering. You can see it in his body. Adrenaline's pumping high. He knows he's better than that. The kid's, I think, 10-17 rated, under 18. Like, that's promising. He's got the body for it.
It helps being Kyle Klein's little brother.
Yeah. I wasn't going to say it, but the body's there. The hair, the poofy hair is there.
The throws.
The
putt, honestly, too.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
It's very so. It's uncanny.
It is. Withers an absolute dropper. He is 2 down through 3. He is cooking. 2-stroke lead on the card after Garber with some C1 misses.
Yeah, Scott was there a little bit early for the rounds, zipping around on the e-bike, kind of doing some tactical course maintenance, leaving some treats for himself later in the round. He was in the zone early today.
Did he leave an ice water bottle?
He went with the classic festival play where you go in early, bury your food, treats, and drinks, and then come back for it mid-festival. So we'll see a little later. I don't know if we got any footage of it, but he is going to be well-nourished halfway through this round.
We just saw a new pro play.
Yeah. I know. Well, in fairness, he's lifting it from other communities.
Yes.
People have been burying goods and getting it for a long time.
A massive pro play need to hear, Corey. This is a bomb.
460 on the course map. We had it gunned, or Withers had his gun out. It said it was a little bit longer than that, but whatever the distance is, it plays even further. Normally, in the coverage, we'd play this as a par 4 to an iconic wood-chipped green, but today we're just going this big, flexy rip shot.
Ooh.
And it's even longer now if you hit that halfway up the fairway.
Yeah, Withers bit it off about half the hole right there.
Yep.
Garber. I think
Garber's-
he ranged it at 506, Corey.
506?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's a pump and into a tunnel at the end too.
That's the rub. Is it has to be a flat shot with that straight finish because as you see the camera panning, it's actually a ways under the tree line. But I mean, Dallas has that power. Like there's no denying that.
A little left though for Dallas. That may be a little interesting on the way in. We'll see what he has. Dustin. He's also fading us just a bit early. I'll have a similar look to Garber over there.
This hole's living in that hole 1 category of nearly unbirdieable. 75% par.
Oh, wow.
23% above par. So that doesn't leave a whole lot of room for the birdies.
Love getting a really interesting kick for his defender right there, Corey.
Yeah, they're kind of reef light.
Yeah, it was quite the thing there. Withers and his second. He went PD off the tee, if you were curious.
I think a PA something into the green.
Yeah. He said PA3s are his
PA3.
jams, yeah.
Okay.
Or a 400 glow. Yeah. Love and his second trying to get into the darkness.
It's on the edge.
Yeah, he's in there. I'll have a tough look. Dustin hoping for better and just gets a
Weird.
Yeah, not a good skip.
Not a good skip,
Yeah.
especially relative to the kind of dead grass all around. I was expecting a little more life, but
And it might be kind of tough, but Garber's got to look at the bucket here through some trees. It's about a 50, 55 footer, though. The kid is aggressive, though, Corey.
you know what? The kid's really good. He just missed a couple putts. I think he's just out for blood right now. You know what I mean? If he sees the basket, he wants to get it.
I feel that. Love, can he scramble up this par? Tough looking putt, straddled out on the knee.
Yes, sir.
That was a good make.
Great make. He's got that natural hyzer release on the putt. I liked it.
Yep. And a little par cleanup putt for Dustin. Tiny bit of meat on this bone.
You could make a stew out of that.
There we go. Nicely done, sir.
Dustin getting that good collagen off that minimally meated bone.
Dallas and his par putt is not a problem.
That one felt good. Kind of that same range, honestly, that he missed the first 2 holes. He was walking up to it. He knew he had to make it. It felt good going in. I think may have been like an emotional turn for the kid, A little bit of nerves washing off.
Par putt for Scott as well.
I'm going to try going to young man, too. This kid thing, you know what I mean? It's kind of patronizing.
Yeah, he's a young man.
He's a young man.
Yeah, he's a young man.
You can't throw 550 feet and not, that's young man's type stuff.
Another look at this Love putt straddled out on the knee. Those get away from you.
Yeah, real quick.
The Chalker from Innova, your 2-in-1 chalk bag and mini marker. It's a chalk clay hybrid sports sack and a PDGA legal mini. The Chalker.
And welcome back. And look at this hole, Murrell.
Oof, my hands are sweaty. No more, frankly, because I do have an Innova chalker, but just looking at this tee pad makes me feel like I need the Innova chalker. Super tight tunnel off the tee, and this is actually a route, or at least a hole I've never actually seen before. I've been here a lot of times, but it's that tight tunnel shot, and then the uphill and terraced green really means that you have to air it in there if you want to park it. I think a lot of the shots are going to just check up at that maybe 30 to 45 foot range, and you have to make that putt, but see how the boys tack it.
Withers leaving this one a little left, and it catches the last on the way out. It's an open,
Yeah,
what,
200 foot, 150 foot approach.
Yeah,
It's not much.
He's not sweating it. He got far enough out, at least for a par. Garber.
The backhand here is a lot.
It is tight.
Yes.
Although I do like it for the shape over the
Sure.
over the forehand. If you're trying to park it, I feel like it might have a little more, fight back at the end that you need.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, to air it over into the chips, you need the pull against the stability of the disc. I agree.
Keegan.
This is obviously the more common play that you're going to see. Throw this sidearm up into the grass. Yeah, chip it up. I mean,
If he gets over a little more, he's there.
exactly. And on top of that, like, that's a nightmare putt. I get it. But at least you're 40 feet.
Yeah. Love.
Going defender again.
This is smooth, Cory.
Yeah, and that's how you do it right.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, the forehand park job is there too.
You need that little skip, though. You know, you got a little baby skip.
That's
It's
true.
like hard to predict that.
Looking at Withers in his second, pitching across the fairway. And onto the green for a par. Garber, circle 2, look at birdie. Still looking to get on the board, Murrell.
A lot of gray there to start his round. I bet you he doesn't play a bunch of rounds where he starts 4 pars in a row. Not a lot of birdies for anyone looking at it, actually.
Woo.
Step putt. It's all the rage right now.
I was watching him warm those up in practice, man. Just jamming like
Really?
4 or 5 40-footers in a row, man. It was nasty. Keegan, looks like he's got a tough line. He's lining up a spin putt. Oh, good effort.
There's, you know, anytime you're over there, there's 2 or 3 thin gaps. You pick one of them and you just air it through it.
Love.
Ooh, good enough putt by Ty.
Good enough putt after a great drive. And that gets Love on the board and back to even on the day. Even on the hole is Withers after that putt. And Dustin having a bit of a slow day, too. This is all pars through 5. But he'll get going.
He'll get going. It's not the worst. There's a bunch of tough birdie holes here, too. It's not like they're just a bunch of chip shots to start.
The double slow-mo for Garber there.
Little combo. I got.
Wow.
Well, hey, when you struggle with the putt, you get both.
Oh, hole 6, man. Really just a unique hole on tour.
Absolutely. 405 feet of absolute misery for the catch cam, if you're going to choose to play that role in one of these disc golf productions. You've seen it before. It's had various forms. It's played to a par 4 position in years past to hole 2. But this one, throw it way the heck up in the air with something with a little bit of stability so that it has that natural break back to the left after that initial just over-the-top amount of right turn.
We've got a K1 Goethe.
Good.
G-O-T-E with the umlauts.
Okay. Oh, umlauts, too.
Yeah, out of Garber here. Has a nice shape on it.
Yeah, I think odds are you're going to see a lot of 3s on this one. You know, it's just such a specific angle, and it's usually a fairly routine approach if you don't hit the angle.
Love going back to the gatekeeper.
Speaking of routine, there's nothing routine about that shot.
The farthest drive I've ever seen on this hole.
Literally, it kept flying and flying. Yeah, it took a lot of time to find. It was difficult.
Withers. And he is going buzz.
I love this. Just that soft buzz, like no interest in fighting out. Oh, never mind.
Whoa. Sometimes there's a look there. It's not great, but sometimes you can find one. We'll see. Keegan.
It's such a tight slot to actually get this thing to, like, feather back into parked.
Dustin going to the hex. Mid-range. Pretty similar to a buzz, honestly.
Pretty similar shot, honestly. These two shots, like the flip, I'm actually kind of surprised to see it fight out. Maybe those axolotl hexes have a little bit more stability than the other ones.
Nice.
That's what he's throwing.
Okay. So Love went very far long and a little bit right of the pin. He's got pitching a forehand back towards the green.
This is still on the hole, we assure you.
Yeah,
it's a vantage point rarely seen.
He's pin high with the next tee pad.
Yeah.
Should be good enough.
Should be good on the inside of the tree cover at least, not dealing with what Withers has.
Scott walks up to this and goes, oh, there's a bogey putt there.
Yes.
He's like, I can miss this birdie and grab a bogey. No problem.
The green falls away, not aggressively, but enough to cause problems.
Not the worst.
Not the worst.
He's still in 97% Withers make
Wow,
range.
look at this. This is like some voyeur.
I thought there was 0% chance he actually punched that through some branches you can't see. So there's some dead ones right in that line.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, he went left. He was thinking left side, right side,
Yeah,
left
he
side,
went
right
back
side.
and forth, and but arrived at the right decision and
Clearly.
nailed it. That was sweet. To match that birdie, Keegan to get on the board. No.
Hey, just parring along,
Yeah, they're not bogeys. Love trying to avoid a bogey with this par putt. Another tough knee putt, Corey.
100%. He's stretching out the last couple holes. He's a good putter, though.
Yeah, he's shown he can make this. Those are the pro putts, man. That's why Ty loves a pro.
I was just going to say, that's the difference. You know what I mean? Like, you and the boys out there playing, you're clanging that one, it's rolling away, and you're taking a nickel.
Yeah, at least.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Withers. It's a putt for 3.
These are the important ones, too. You know, kind of everyone's tapped in. It feels like we're done, but you actually still have a 21-footer left. You got to focus on let it fly.
And as we expect, no, Scott makes that not an issue.
He just has, like, I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't describe others. It's like a consistent putt, more so than I would describe others. Like, it's not your bashing spin putt that's going a million miles an hour. It's not like even a Dave Feldberg style pitch putt. It's just consistent, halfway in between part of chains.
The spush.
The spush, I would say.
Yeah. There's Dustin's par. Another look at this. See it fight through the limbs there?
It did.
Yeah, that was really impressive. Seriously, when he stepped up to that, I was like, nah, he's not making this.
Yep. Well, hey, you learn. Hey, it's a new crop of disc golfers. You've been out of the round coverage game for a while, Ian.
Yeah, this young man taught me some things, Corey. He taught me some things right there. We're looking at 7, and just good luck, man.
Just good luck. I mean, this green is so good for this hole to be so weird. The play here is that towering spike ante. Generally, if you've got a monster forehand, you can just wing one up at the trees. But, I mean, rarely is it birdied, and even more rarely is anyone throw a shot that's aesthetically pleasing.
This is a gravity bomb.
Oh, the throw? Oh, the disc.
Yeah, the disc here.
Oh, that's new Discmania.
Is it really?
Yeah, I think that's actually a Gavin Babcock Siggy.
Okay.
Yeah.
We take that.
385 feet, and just no one is birdieing this. 79% pars on the day. I think that's... Okay. Whoa, Ty!
Ooh.
Speaking of birdieing.
Gets the mid... That's a gatekeeper again.
Gatekeeper?
Yeah, to the top of the hill. Wow.
Yeah, you'll notice there in the drone flight, there was a basket at the top of the hill. That's the par 4 position for the B pool. So, we're playing the short as a par 3.
Scott sticking to the buzz, but not hitting the angle. He's actually been a little bit short of the corner. Keegan.
The mid-range here is a Delulu play, as the kids would say.
They got it, I guess. DD3 out of Keegan. It's a little tight, but I'll stay with that. It's a little tight.
A little tight, but let me tell you, Ian, and I know you'll agree with me, how much has that right side been beaten up and opened up? It used to be a death sentence to be on the short right.
Scott was deliberating on this one for a while. He's like, anti-skip forehand or try to do the cut roller. He went with the anti-skip forehand. It's a putt for par. Garber on that inside line as well, and he's right there.
Easy chip, though, yeah. That used to be really, really technical shot, especially without the terracing on it now,
Yeah, I agree. Keegan's on the left side of that same gap for his seconds. And
I in my head, I kind of thought he might have made that, or might make that one. Like, lining it up, I had a feeling.
It had a good shape to it,
Speaking of a feeling.
Ooh.
Didn't Ty have a feeling shortly before
He's
this?
like, what are you guys going to say if I lay this up? And I told him smart play.
I didn't, but we'll see what his choice
This is like 45 feet, Corey. This is like a death putt, man. Thankfully caught a little metal. A little lettuce, slowed it down pretty quickly.
Yep. And fortunately, he's a fantastic putter, so hopefully he can make this one.
Fortunately, he's a pro, so you like his chances.
Yep.
Yeah.
Snuck it right in there. Good putt, Ty. And thank you for saving us any sort of guilt we would have felt
Absolutely.
having caused a birdogey.
Right.
Yeah, he was sweating, but he was smiling.
I like Ty a lot, man.
Honestly, me too.
Good dude.
Quality human being and just, like, pleasant.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Super chill. Yeah, good hang. Is a par putt coming for Scott. Tough look. Cabbage between he and the bucket. And somehow, Corey.
I don't think he was shocked at winning as well.
Yeah, he was.
Off a twig out of his hand, kind of bent it in, did that typical kind of stally fall in that Scott's.
That could have rolled to a 5 too, easy with a miss, man.
100%.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this green, dude. This is where tournaments go to die.
That was a huge make from Scott. That is a par out of Garber, a par out of Dustin. And they are on to the next.
Moving on. Par. Pretty common on this one.
There's that comebacker for Love. Sneak it in left corner pocket. Look at this hole. It's so beautiful, man.
It just makes me feel relaxed. We got ferns to our left, beautiful bushes and old growth trees all through down. Now, you got two plays. You can bend it out left on the sidearm, which is what the drone is flying now, or you could go with the bend it off right with a backhand and hope, the kind of Macbeth ace play. You're our champs versus chumps veteran. Or even this hole maybe made famous in 2015 when Paul Macbeth made that putt in a playoff to beat Will Shoestrick.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of history on this hole, despite it being only 323 feet.
That's a good one. Garber. That's a Firebird.
Ian, I'll
Oh,
bring it
excuse
up.
me. That's a gravity bomb again.
Oh, gravity.
Yeah.
You want the speed, honestly. I was kind
Okay.
of surprised to hear you say Firebird because you want the late right action.
Love. Going with an Ati.
Oh, whoa, okay. So this
Yeah.
is actually complete tone shift. This is more that Firebird, I think,
Okay.
approach.
A little long of the line.
Little long. I mean, the Ati is so overstable. I'm kind of surprised to see it hang out right. But
Love's got an arm on him.
yeah, you take it. You're on the green in this one.
Withers is going with the Firebird. 11x champ Firebird.
Oh, no biggie. Not just a Firebird.
It's a little low. I'm sorry, you're not going to see the action there. It kind of trickles in.
I think
He's-
it kicked like one of those ferns, maybe. It's like 50, 60 feet
He's
short.
maybe in circle two.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keegan going to the hex, the turnover line, little poke and hope.
The Ian special.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy, Murrell.
Whoa.
That one got sent.
Oh, is
and
there a little?
There's a line. You know, there's a chance you get up and down from right here. Not
Okay.
saying it's likely, but he's got a window.
Okay. Window to window.
Okay. Again, still not likely,
A
but
little
there's
bit of jungle to jungle action. Tim Allen.
there's a chance. And Withers snuck this one maybe to the edge of circle two for a long look at birdie. Come on. Come on, man.
Wow. Throw it up, dude, from the logo. That was huge.
What a make. And now Keegan to avoid the big putt and save par. Count it.
Yes. Give him
Keeping
the
it
make.
clean,
Here we go.
too.
Putts are going in, baby. It's disc golf.
Awesome stuff there. But the pressure is mounting here on the putts here. You got to avoid the double big putt now for Garber.
Actually, that's true. That's true. That's a huge.
Mm-hmm.
You hadn't thought about that. Pressure packed. Hard to survive something like that.
Birdie putt.
That was another one. He was deliberating kind of between the trees, around the trees. And actually, is that a. Did we lose a tree there? Was there 3 there? Looks like I had a stump.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah. Now Love. Oh, he had a crowded swing on that putt. It wasn't clean.
Just the one birdie, the 3 pars. I mean, Ian, I'll do it. We played with only 3 people. We got 3 birdies when we played it.
We did get the Central Coast Star frame.
Saying, boys.
Blind squirrels. We find that
All
once
it takes
in a
is
while.
one of the shortest holes in the course.
That's all it takes. One more look at this. Keegan make to save the par, keeping that scorecard clean. Awesome stuff.
No biggie. Walk it in, the Duckman.
Another Paul Macbeth ace hole.
Oh, I mean, you film enough disc golf, turns out you're going to have a lot of those. Par 3, 230 feet. The second of our 3 little techie woods holes here in the middle of this Milo McIver East course. This one is pretty similar shape, to be honest with you, as the last hole, but maybe shrunk down to about 2/3 scale. Instead of a Firebird high-speed disc, something like that, you're going to go with more of your Justice, Pyro, Toro type disc and maybe hang it out left and jump to the right.
Yeah, you got a gator coming out of Withers.
There you go.
Splits the wickets for a circle's edge putt.
Swithers was a Gator man for a long time, right? He had signature Gators.
He was
and-
signature Gator, yeah. This is an FD3 for Garber, a little faster.
And this is that hole that I mentioned earlier. It plays, 0.54 under par at a 2.46, but it's actually less under par as hole 2 is over par. So you really have to get this birdie, but it actually doesn't hurt you as much as like getting a bogey in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's interesting. Really speaks to hole 2. Keegan That is a zone after we saw a slammer from Ty slam into a tree. Long look at 2 as a result.
Yeah, slammer, I would think like maybe, honestly, like a putter slams the chains. Because if you're throwing a slammer, it's like rarely is slamming a good thing. But anyway, we're back now. Good birdie by Scott.
He is 4 down on the front 9. Garber, he can get to 3. Although he would have liked a 5, man. He 2 circle 1 putts on the floor.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, he's having a great round, and there's little scraps to be get later, you know?
Yeah, he can throw the disc. Dustin Keegan to get on the board here, Murrell.
Enough of the gray. I want a green.
Hey, there we go.
Kind of almost jumped out on it, to be honest with you. But hey, good putt.
He's in.
I think we're gonna go maybe
New baskets here out at Milo, too. Gotta love the 28s. They just look good. The band, it feels right out here.
I'm a fan. I feel like they catch the right putts.
That's how I feel. They're just classic. Also, just like from an iconography standpoint, they just look like disc golf baskets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They're it, right?
Yeah.
They are. Look at the casual Garber forehand.
That'll do it, Ian. The front 9 here at Milo in round 1 of Beaver State Fling. Disc golf season is upon us, and we are watching some great dudes throw some discs.
Gotta love it. Hope you guys enjoyed part 1. We'll catch you in part 2.